Welcome to Spill the Tea Tuesday. Today I have Nia with me.
Hello.
So we were just talking, what were we talking about?
Um, wait.
We were talking about conversations with
Oh,
clients, I
yes,
think.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, how deep they get
Yeah.
or
Oh,
how deep we get.
yes, how deep are you willing to get
Yes.
with a client?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it depends on the client. If I've known them for like 9 years, there's just over time you're going to, yeah, my kids'
Mhm.
names are, blah blah blah. And then
Yeah.
you eventually start using your kids' names, in conversations, and or you get to know each other's routines, like, oh, are you gonna go to the Bahamas this,
Mhm.
summer or whatever.
Yes.
So you start to get to know people really well. But is there ever like a line that you draw and you're like, I'm just not going to talk about that?
Um, I would have to say if it was anything like maybe as personal as like my health or something like that. That would probably be the
Health,
only thing.
finances,
Politics. I don't really like
politics
talking
are the
about politics
worst.
or religion too much.
Yeah,
Religion's not too bad
it's not
because,
too bad.
but politics,
I
I'm like,
People are really like, it's I feel like it's a hit or miss with politics.
mhm.
So it's just like a dangerous zone to
Exactly.
go into.
Just change
And
the subject.
exactly. Even if I see eye to eye with what
Hmm.
they're saying,
I still
I
don't want
still
to.
don't even want to like go there.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm Switzerland. I'm like,
Hmm.
like, oh yeah, tell me more. But I'm not going to like feed into it.
Nope.
I'm not going to give my 2 cents. I have in the past, somebody had asked me, no, like, what's your honest opinion? Like, I'm
Hmm.
not going to judge you for it. And I say, I'll just say that we're not on the same page.
Yeah.
But that's what makes, our country amazing, is that we can have different types of opinions and still respect one another as human beings.
Hmm.
And that client specifically, she and I are still friends, like, and it's been many years. And I appreciate that
Yeah.
relationship, but I think that's the only person that I've ever crossed that line with.
Hmm.
No one else do I feel like, even if I love them to death,
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Literally. Even like comes down to it really like family. I'm like, I don't want to do it with anybody. Like,
Yeah, too much family.
yeah.
Too much family. It's like
But
there's a certain extent,
for
like
sure.
maybe the ones in my household.
Right. Exactly. Immediate.
Mm,
But yeah, that would be the most for me. I've definitely gotten like deep about like past relationships, family. Like I don't have too much crazy stuff going on in my
right.
family, but
Like
still,
learn from it kind of
exactly.
situations,
Yeah.
like learn from my situation.
Hmm.
Your situation sounds familiar, and this is what happened with me, and maybe you can learn from that. I think that's good. That's just us being together, as women, like supporting
Yeah.
other women. I feel
Hmm.
like that we can learn from a lot of things. But say I
Yes.
see you, come in here. Let's hear your 2 cents. So the question is, like, where's the line that you draw with your clients when it comes to like how deep you get?
Um,
How much do you are willing to share?
I mean, if they open the door first and I feel like they need somebody to relate to something, I'll definitely be like the therapist kind of.
Hmm.
Um, I've definitely talked about like death, trauma, all of the above with clients.
Hmm.
Not like me necessarily, it's
Right.
more of like them
Yeah.
and just them like telling me everything. But then I do have some stuff that I'll share sometimes that I can relate.
Hmm.
Yeah, like
Like
yesterday. Yeah.
you've lived it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Hmm.
For sure. Like I have one client we just talk that whole entire time. Like
Out the
older
door,
sibling. Yeah.
literally.
No, literally all the trauma, and I'm like, okay, girl.
See you next time.
No,
Have a nice
literally.
trauma dump.
They call it
Literally.
that's trauma bond.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
trauma bond for sure. I feel like that's how Masay and I's relationship started. And anybody who knows us knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it happens.
is there a line though that you're just like, maybe not with this person? Like,
Sometimes just because I can feel that I just don't tell everybody my entire life, my
Right.
business and stuff,
Yeah.
especially like being the professional.
yes,
I don't want them to be like, oh, damn, well, I know her whole life story now.
Yeah, and maybe that's unprofessional,
Mhm,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was this one person. This is back in beauty school. She would come in on the dot like every 2 weeks, and she would kind of like dump, with me, and that's fine. I was like her therapist, right? I
Mhm.
think that when we're in a service industry, we do become therapists,
Yes.
without the high cost. But I was listening, and she had asked me a question, and I genuinely gave an answer about like something that happened in my life, and she just thought it was so awkward after that. And I have to admit, I felt awkward too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that there's a lot of things that can happen in beauty school that you can really learn from.
Yeah.
And I think what I took away from that was don't share too much.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
can be awkward.
I've learned that from the clients, though. I'm not gonna lie, because they be sharing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I would never say that.
I would never.
Right.
I would never tell anyone that.
You also feel like a sense of pride.
Yeah,
like,
it is
they
nice
feel-
that they're
like they feel
comfortable.
safe.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
because I
definitely.
definitely feel like I have a sense of pride that the room is nothing's leaving this room.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
you can tell me whatever you need to today. You can spill the tea in this
Mm-hmm.
room.
Yeah, I've literally had clients like come in crying. So
Oh yeah.
I was like, that was my first time. I was like, oh,
Oh, but
I'm like, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to change the subject?
Yeah.
We can do either one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I was just talking to you about this the other day about seeing that as a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Like if somebody walks in the door,
It can be.
and like, well, not in a negative way, but
Yeah.
like as a personal challenge. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna flip your day around. So
Yeah.
this is like the best day of your life.
Yes.
And I've had people come in and they're just like in a grumpy kind of mood.
Mm-hmm.
And in the past, I used to take that very personally. I'm like, what? What the fuck did I do? Like, like I feed that energy back at them.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know, maybe it just comes with age. Maybe I was just immature then and I'm more mature now. But I see it as a challenge. Like, I'm going to take your shitty day and I'm going to turn it into like the best 30, 40, 50 minutes that you have with me.
Right.
So that you walk out of here with a smile on your face. And I think customer service wise, that's the best thing you
Yes.
can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had that definitely works. Because I've even had clients that like come back the next time and they're like, "Yeah, I'm glad I talked to you about it." Like,
I feel so much better.
Yeah. Like
Or
I
even,
felt so much better when I left here.
Yes,
like, yeah.
Thank you for our last visit. I really
Mhm.
needed that.
Yep.
Do you ever get that?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I think I see it more of a positive challenge than
Yes.
a negative. But
Yeah.
I think that with certain people there are certain things you lean into. Like we talk about relationship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And with this person we talk about food. And like with this
Right.
person we talk about this, and it's just like your thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's very rare to have that long-term client that you've talked about literally everything with,
Mm-hmm.
and they've trauma dumped and kind of talked about everything about their selves, and then you've kind of shared your relatability, kind of
Yes.
relatability, things you relate to.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to Google it. Is that a word? Relatability. You tell us. Go on our Facebook
Right.
page. Tell us.
Drop in the comments.
Drop in the comments. Is relatability a word?
Below.
Yeah, drop in the comments. But give us some other things. Like, what's something that you're curious
To hear
if we've
about.
talked about with our clients in the room, or something that has maybe happened to you as a client, and you wish your therapist or professional technician would have done different? Share that with us. Go on our Facebook page. Go in the comments. Take any spill the tea post and just comment on there, like a situation you had, and see if maybe we would have done it differently. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, until next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.